And hair is also can be considered a sex object. You know, the way women style their hair, you know. Even men, how they style their hair sometimes, you know. It has an attraction. So the Islamic perspective is that it's cover all that up. You know, cover all that up. And now there's some schools of thought that say it's not required to wear the hijab all the time, you know, but you definitely want to wear it if you're at the Jummah prayer, when you're in prayer, period.
Right.
You know. But here's the issue here. In the Western world, an attorney told me this. Brother George told me this. He said, in the Western world, for attorneys, their bread and butter is divorces. Now, why is divorce such a big industry? Because people become attracted to people because of physical appearance, more so than character. So the Creator is aware of all this. So it says, you cover up that physical thing. Let the man or the woman see your character, how you handle yourself in different situations, because this is what's going to be the enduring thing in your life. You know, you're talking about having children. Do you want the superstar model, the trophy woman that can't even control her kids to be the mother of your children? You know, oh, but she's so fine, but you know she don't know what the hell's going on anywhere and at no time. You know, she's just so fine.
Right.
And this is how the Western society is designed. It's just to people mate because of physical attraction.
So, just I guess in the interest of time, so we can get to another subject. So you're talking about modesty,
Right.
basically,
Right.
and that we should dress modest.
Right.
Okay. Let me get into the concept of God in our Islam. I mean, that go on and on, but just real briefly for our audience.
The concept of God is very basic. The concept of God is the concept of the creator of all of creation, or the primary cause of everything that exists. You know, cause and effect.
Right.
So this existence is an effect of a cause, and that cause is what we call God, the primary cause. And that Allah, the Muslims say Allah, Christians say something else, the Jews say something else, you know, Elohim, Jehovah, all the names vary, but we're talking about that one concept, the creator. That creator is beyond our comprehension. You know, it's just like an ant trying to understand how a human acts, you know. It's beyond our comprehension. The only way we know Allah is, number one, is through His revelation and through His creation.
Okay.
And we're told in the Quran, it says you can see the marvel of Allah even in ourselves. You know, we don't understand ourselves completely. Scientists are still trying to figure out how the body works, but yet some people want to lay claim that they're supposed to know everything about Allah now, you know. And if they can't figure it out, then there is no Allah. You know?
Okay, yeah.
And I hear this all the time, you know, I believe in science. Well, I say, well, hell, science is just some people trying to get together to figure out Allah's creation, you know.
And some of the scientists, once they go more and more in creation, become firm believers in a creator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
Yes.
Einstein.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He said there has to be a creation because of the orderly composition of the universe.
I heard one person said the reason why they believed in God because of music. So there got to be a God for this whole thing, concept of music.
Woo!
You know, so that is amazing. I know we could go on with that. Just to get back to the hijab, next time we'll try to have a sister on to speak of that whole concept, because we're two brothers, you know, talking about that, and it's just we'll try to have a sister on talk about that and some other things what the sisters are dealing with. Concept of Jesus, real quick.
Well, it says clearly that Jesus was the Word of God.
Okay.
So in the Bible and the Quran. So the Prophet Muhammad himself, he said, don't celebrate my birthday when I leave.
Mm-hmm.
He said, because I don't want you to make the mistake of elevating me past the position that I am, like the Christians elevated Prophet Jesus.
Okay.
So this is a very delicate and technical issue. It's hard to deal with it without arousing some emotions.
Mm-hmm.
But we believe that Jesus Christ was an honored servant of Allah. Plain and simple.
Okay. Well, I think we can leave it like that. One quick thing, I don't know if we have time for it, that some people try to make the religion too hard.
Yeah, they try to overdo it. Just put all the rules and regulations and just put them all out there and for kind of almost like a force thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what the Quran says, do what you can.
Mm-hmm.
And as you develop, overcome certain things, you can move on at your own pace.
Okay.
You know, but don't just all the rules and regulations can drive you nuts.
Okay. And then especially if you get the wrong rules and regulations that are not even true or correct, you have you out in space somewhere.
The main issue though is if you believe in Allah and want to serve Allah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're not worshiping the rules.
Right.
We're worshiping Allah.
We got to wrap up. And it's just like, you know, I know that there are Christians who are better Muslim than me. And I know there's Muslims that are better Muslim than me and vice versa and so forth and so on. So it's about trying, just like you say, trying to do the best you can on that. We have to wrap up. Thank you, Brother Imam Benjamin Shabazz. Thank you. And we thank our crew today. Thank everybody for watching. And peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.